Power 106, Brown Bag Mornings. Good morning to you. Buenos dias.
Good morning.
We have Paloma Mami in here with us. Good morning, Paloma. Well, is it weird to call you Paloma? Is that name?
No, that's my name.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Paloma. Okay. I guess when you were coming out and becoming an artist, do you tell your mom and your dad, like, hey, I'm going to go with my real name, but I'm just going to add Mommy to it?
No, I didn't tell them anything. Like, I was just like, this is my name now. Address me like that.
This is me.
Yeah, that was my Instagram first. When I was like 16, I made an Instagram, and that was my Instagram always, Paloma Mami. Hey.
And then it's just stuck. Yeah, because
it's stuck.
Putting music out as that, and then that's who I am.
Yeah.
All right, Paloma Mami, you're Chilean. My guy Maximo, he's honorary Chilean.
What you mean?
I know.
Chilean.
Are you actually Chileno?
No, but
entonces,
my girl's Chilean, and then I go there every 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll pop out.
Where's your girl from? She's from Santiago or no?
Viña del Mar.
¿En serio?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, qué lindo.
Wow,
it's
you guys sound
Oh,
so
that's
cool.
beautiful.
I'm from Mexico. It just feels like Chileans have so much like vibe to them.
Yeah.
So do Mexicanos también, obviamente.
Well,
But yeah, you know, we're rare out here, Chilenos. So.
Facts.
Yeah.
See, when you say it like that, we do not talk like.
We don't talk like that. Like, oh,
Oh,
it's
like,
almost a rare.
I'm foreign. All right.
Yeah. South America. Baby.
Okay, you've said it like we've said this about ourselves, that we're no sabos, and I think that's that's the biggest diss you can really give, but we kind of own it, you know?
Okay, yeah.
It's like, yes, we're gonna mess
gotta
up
do
words, we're gonna stutter, we're gonna say it in English instead of Spanish. I guess being Chilean and in a Chilean household, was it really like, no, you have to know, I guess the you have to know Spanish, one.
Yeah.
And then also your own dialect of Spanish, because I heard there's different like slang and stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole other
world.
You know, I realized I didn't even know my own like Chilean's language until I went to school there, and then when I was there and I was like, oh my god, what the heck is everybody saying? Like, I didn't understand at all. But now, like, obviously viví ahí mucho tiempo, entonces I was able to, you know, catch it.
Catch on to it.
Sí, cachai, you know.
¿Cachai?
Do you feel like you just knew like New York Spanish?
Yeah, I literally knew only New York Spanish. All my friends were always like Dominican, Peruvian, Mexican, like everything but Chilenos. So there's like no Chilenos in New York like that. I mean, there are now. I mean,
you find your
but
community.
in school, like there would be no Chilean kids. So I was like, damn, there was más Argentinos que Chilenos. I was like, come on, like. But yeah.
Why go to school in Chile?
Well, I moved back to Chile when I was 16. I moved out of New York. Like my mom, she was like punished me that way.
Okay, look, this all goes in line. This all goes.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Because you were like, I have my Instagram handle at 16. I was Paloma Mami, and then your mom was like, nope, vamos para Chile.
That was like when my alter ego was born, and like,
you can't tell me what to do, mom.
Yeah, she was like, nah, you gotta get out into New York.
And that is like, I mean, obviously that's like where your family's from, but like she sent you to the bottom of the map. Like,
no, la punta del mundo literalmente.
It's
Chile. Like, it's so deep.
Yeah.
And you feel like it too when you're out there. You feel like you're in a whole other like world.
Did you miss like your schoolmates or classmates, or how was that?
I didn't.
You were good?
I'm a loner. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
what?
I didn't even say bye to anybody. I just left the country, and then all my best friends like would text me like, "What? Why you? Where you at? Like, I haven't seen you all summer. Like, where'd you go?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I moved. Like, I'm not coming back next year." Yeah.
When do you come back after that?
I came back like the first time I went back to New York after was when I was like 18, I think. Like,
so that's a 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But you go from 16 to 18, like that's your life is different. You're different. You're not the same person.
Sí, no, cambié mucho. I feel like aprendí mucho. I got to spend so much time with my family, so I was super grateful for that because my whole family's out there. I had no family in New York, so kind of was lonely always. But yeah, I love my family, so that was like the best thing.
That's cool, Paloma Mami, because I feel like just being from, like, clearly we're from different areas of the world, but whenever I go back to Guanajuato, that's where my roots are. My dad is from, and you start to learn more about them, which teaches you more about yourself. Yeah. And if you allow yourself to like really take that in, like it's a special thing. Is that where music started for you?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's how everything started for me. When I went to Chile, I was like, oh my god, like I realized, I was like, oh my god, I gotta go to college next year, and like that's not looking like it's gonna happen for me because I'm not really a good student, I guess. So I was like, I gotta do something. Like, so then I was like, I mean, I love singing. I guess I gotta try it. And I went to the studio. Like, I had met a producer. You know how life is, like literally put somebody in front of your path, like for a reason, and like that happened, and it like just like clicked. And first time I ever went to the studio was I made my first song there, and like I just pulled up just on some to see what a studio looked like. I never like held a mic, like, so I was just like in the studio booth, and then I was like, oh, like, you think I could try something out? And then we recorded, and it was my first song I ever made, was called Not Steady, and like we dropped it, and then I got signed because of that song. Like a month after it came out, like
everything hit as it was supposed to.
Like she knew what she was doing low key. Like she was moving the
she made the pieces happen. And I guess it's one thing to want to do something low key. We all thought we were singers. We all thought we could sing. But to get in front of a studio and like actually have it, the fact that you did. And you were able, I'm sure you helped or at least wrote part of the song or something, like if that's your pen. The fact that you were able to do that, it's so people can want that, but they don't know if they have it. You had it.
Sí. It was just it's always like very natural, like for me, creating in general. Like I feel like I'm an artist in the word, like in general, because I love to do everything when it comes to creation. Like I literally have it tattooed on my arm. I have Creatrix, which is the goddess of creation, if you guys didn't know.
I did not.
She's like the fountain of creativity.
Kind of girl. What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were November or
November 11/11 is my birthday.
That's I'm a cuss. I'm a Scorpio Sag, so I could sense it right here.
That's why you liked me, huh?
Look, it's right here. All right, bye guys. I guess on your journey in creating music, how then do you find your sound? Because one thing to make a song, then it's like, who is Paloma Mami in the whole, I guess, category of this urban music scene that's popping out of Latin America? Yeah,
well, I feel like for me, I just said I'm a Scorpio, so my personality has always been very like marked, like very marcado since I'm young. Like I'm a very specific person. Like I like my things very detailed. Like so I feel like that was able to like just come into my music naturally. I feel like that's like my personality as an artist too. It's like I'm very like focused, and like I have a certain sound that I like I feel like it's like a little, you know, sexy kind of mysterious vibe, you know, like Scorpios, we like this, like we're like, this is how we are, just in the blood.
Did you get any inspiration from Chile when you were making music?
Yeah, of course. De hecho, when I was there, that's the reason why I started too, because I saw like I had made friends that were making music, and so I was like that they already had made music, and I was like, oh wow, like this is like super fire sounds, and like the whole wave de la música urbana estaba recién empezando. Like that was when you first heard like Duki, like from Argentina, like it was just starting. Like really just starting, because Puerto Rico was the only place that you know was making.
Puerto Rico or Colombia, and then it was
exacto. J Balvin ahí in Colombia, y Puerto Rico is like all you heard.
How does it feel like? Because I feel like a lot of people don't know that Chile has a huge music scene. Like, I saw that you put in the album like Pablo Choi, Marcia Neke, there's like Juliano Sosa. Like, how do you feel being part of that movement?
No, it's amazing. I feel like I was literally the first girl that popped off in the music urban side of Chile, like literally the first one. Like I feel like, and there's a guy named Pablo Chile that I had to put him on my album because he literally was the pioneer as well of like this whole wave of Urbano. So it feels like such a blessing, honestly, to be part of the whole wave, and also like to be able to kind of like pave a certain way for todos los chilenos. I feel like since 2018 to now, like the way that the like ha explotado el mercado chileno is like tremendous. Like it's so
perfect
much
timing.
Growth. So yeah, that's perfect timing.
How old are you now?
I'm 25. 25, yeah.
You're like, wait, how? So were you born in 2000? Oh, 99?
So yeah, I'm 25.
Yeah. Oh, that's super tight.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you've lived a lot of life. Clearly, you've traveled. Right? Yeah. And then you've been able to write so much music within that time. I guess, what is this moment for you? Like, 25 is young to us, but we're old. But also, it's like you've been through so much.
Yeah. It really has been a whole journey, like everything. I feel like being also an artist, being 18 years old, starting in the industry, I feel like it kind of makes you grow a lot faster. And also females too, just like mentally develop like faster. And I have been through like so many trials and tribulations these last like 6-7 years. And I'm honestly grateful for everything. Like I've like learned so much from being put down so much that I feel like that's where you get the most growth. The most growth you get, like that, like when you challenge yourself, when you go through those hard times. And yeah, I feel like I really am like a grown little girl now, like a grown little girl, like, and now like this is I've only had one album before, like I took out like 4 years ago, low-key 3-4 years ago, and now like this is like it's like a whole other me. It's like a whole new cycle, and like I'm super blessed and happy for everything.
I wanted to ask, what is the Códigos de Muñeca? Like, what does that mean?
So Código de Muñeca is basically, originally, like, I had thought of like the idea of like codes. Like, I'm a person that myself, like like in my friend group and like my family, like I'm always like someone that's giving like unos códigos. I'm like teaching, like, listen, you do this, but you can't do this. You could do this, like, girl, don't do that, girl, don't do that. With my friends, like, we're always like that. So I was like thinking about the word codes a lot. I feel like it's something that you like learn from, like unos códigos son things that you could like download even to like different like flows, you know. So I kind of was inspired by that, and the whole muñeca is like basically me, you know, like I'm a little doll, like living in the real world, you know? Like I'm just a doll living in the real world. And I wanted to kind of show, like, the whole album, it has 11 songs, so I had this concept of like every single song being like a different personality of mine, like, you know. So every song is like completely different. Like we have like dancehall, we have like reggaeton triste, and then we have reggaeton freaky, like, and then we have some R&B, we have some trap, we have some trap soul, like we really got
everywhere.
Yeah,
but it's all you. Like there's different parts of you.
Yeah, it's all me. That's why it sounds so cohesive at the end, even if it's all different, because it's like my flow is like, you know, versatile.
So for this album, I know like last time, the Sueños de Dali, it was like a lot of Spanglish, and that's something that I love, that it's like maybe you're like one of the few people that sings in Spanglish. Is this something that we're going to be expecting for this one?
Yeah, actually, I do have some songs that I'm like, I can't help it. Like I always do it because it just is natural to me. Like when I'm writing, it's like sometimes I just write it in English and then sometimes in Spanish, and lo que sale en verdad. So en este disco there's like 3 or 4 songs that I have like English and
like
Spanish.
English
Because I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so you wrote like Not Steady when you were in Chile, but that's Spanglish. Like that wasn't scary? Thinking let me just put this in English.
At first, because that's the thing. Like that's the thing that's like so important when you're an artist and a creator in general. When you're doing the things you're doing, like you have to always remember, like you're doing it for yourself at the end of the day, and not have to think about, oh, like are people gonna be able to sing this hook because it's in English and we're in Spanish speaking country, like, you know, those type of things. Like where I've learned, like you have to just like get out of your brain when you're working, you're creating, because at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself, and that's what the people love to hear, you know, like your true, like, authentic self. So I just didn't even sweat it. I was like, whatever, like,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, like,
bro. And then you're gonna find not even people that speak English or Spanish. You're gonna find like in Japan, these people, they're like banging your stuff and they know the words, because it's gonna transcend language.
Exactly. That's what happens, I feel like, with really good music in general. And like when you hear, I've heard so many, like, even like Indian songs, like Árabe, música árabe, that I'm like, I feel this in my soul, and I don't know what it's saying, but melodies, frequency, like it just gets you.
Juan Gabriel said, because Juan Gabriel is an incredible musician and did Spanish only, but he's like, I don't like translating my music because it's just, there's a sentimiento to saying it in Spanish, and that hits my soul. And I think that you found that good pocket to be able to add that feeling when you need to in Spanish, but also when you need to in English, you know?
Exactly. There's things that you feel in Spanish, and then there's other things that you just
gotta say it in English for people to understand. You know?
I want to know about like the aesthetic. Like, how did you know to like, okay, everything's gonna be pink?
Yeah, so I'm very big, like, I'm such a visual person. Like, for me, like, I have to do everything, like, visual presentation. Like, I have to, like, when I talk, like, I'm very, like, with my hands, expressive. Like, that's, like, me. And so for this album, like, when I was making all the music, like, I would, like, see it only as pink, like, all the colors. Like, you know how people have that, like, with the colors in the music? Like, I feel like it's a thing, like, a lot of people have that, honestly. Like, and, so I was, like, for this album, super with the pink, and pink and black, like either pink or black. And so I was like, damn, I have to incorporate this into the concept somehow. And with you guys are gonna see there with the videos, the visualizers that we have and everything, like it's all this like pink world.
That's
and like
so cool.
On a shelf, a little doll, like I'm a little tiny doll with all the big stuff around me, like. Yeah.
Okay, Paloma, Mami, there's a couple things I want to talk to you about. we're gonna get into the Paloma Papis in a little bit. But the first thing is, being from New York, you hear songs like Nueva York from Bad Bunny, and they contribute so much to like the aura of New York City. How is New York for you? How much of New York do you have in you, your music, your sound, and like your contribution to music? Because we do see the Chilean part of it, and clearly the Latina side of it. What about the New York part of it?
Yeah, honestly, like New York can never get out of me, honestly, because I feel like just being there since like all those years, 16 years, it like molds you a certain way. It makes you a certain like type of person that I can never change that. So it's always in me when I'm creating. I feel like it definitely has a big like part of like my flow of like my mannerisms, like the way that I just carry myself. I think it has a lot to do with New York. And then like my heart and stuff is like the Chile, like the roots that por dentro is like por fuera, like the hard part, like, you know, like you gotta do like the shell is like New York, and then adentro is like my Latina self.
So cute. Chile, my roots, my brown heart.
So you're a Yankees fan?
I don't really like baseball, but sure.
Let's go, Birds! I'm gonna tell you right now, he's folding. He's like, oh my god, I can tell you right now. Paloma Papis, guys that just are enamored with you. I know you see it. I know you. Have you ever seen where you walk in a room and the guys are like, okay, straighten up?
Oh, I'm done. I don't know. I guess like.
Or it was just this room.
This really that happened, like
I won't say who, but one of the guys is like, damn, I didn't get a haircut today. Paloma Mami's coming.
They said, and they all wearing hats. Like,
Only one with hair.
Say something now, you guys. Say something. Ask a question.
Still gotta look clean.
Oh my god. No, I guess there's like an intimidation part to it, but I like it because there's like a power to that. Like, yeah, I know I'm a Barbie. Yeah, I know I'm this, I'm that. You know.
Yeah, honestly, like that's what the Mami is for. I feel like it just I got that because like in New York, like you get catcalled,
Mami.
Like it's Mami. ¿Qué pasa contigo, Mami? Like I just be like, huh? Like so I gotta just
you
take
could be
it
my
back.
uncle.
No, really,
for real. Guacala.
Hey, do you have a favorite Chilean dish?
Oh yeah, mi favorito son las humitas and pastel de choclo. I'm a big corn fan.
Yeah, choclo is corn.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We don't say corn, we say elote.
Verdad, elote. Choclo.
Yeah.
Choclo. Se dice choclo.
Oh my god, it's about to be a fight.
Elote, I love elote. It's so good. Like I just love anything with corn in it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What about corny people?
Nah.
You a cornball.
Oh wait, so that's a dish with
like,
corn.
Yeah,
humitas is kind of like a in a sense a tamal.
Yeah, it's like a tamale, but just
with corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a tamale, but it's
Kind of, that's like the closest.
It's like sweet, like you know, you put some sugar on it. You put some tomato salad on the side, like.
Oh, that's vibes. Okay, what other word? You guys said a word in Chilean. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh,
no, I said puta la wea.
What is that?
What is that?
Puta la wea. It's a culture. It's like fuck. Like,
You said something else earlier.
Well,
wasn't it?
Cachai?
Yes.
Cachai.
It's like you understand, like.
You feel me?
Oh, you feel
You feel me?
Oh, that's pretty tight.
Cachai?
Cachai?
Cachai.
Cachai.
What do we have in Mexico? Say like, you feel me?
¿Me sientes?
¿Me entiendes?
¿Me entiendes?
Méndez?
Hold on. All right, we're gonna challenge you like we challenge ourselves all the time. I just want you to know, I don't know if Alina prepped you, but we do this thing where we just see how stupid we are at Spanish. But you seem to be really good at Spanish, and you spend time there.
Okay.
I'll tell you, a lot of our grandparents, or like our parents, excuse me, said if you're bad, we're gonna send you to Mexico, and that was the biggest thing. Like your mom actually did it.
She did that.
Yeah,
She went through with the threat.
but she did. Usually just a threat for us.
Yeah.
So we never got to be there and study it. Like it seems to be in your vocab. I guess, how would you rate your Spanish, like 1 to 10?
I think I'd really like a 8.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's good. Like I just think that there's lots of things where I'm like, I get a little stuck sometimes. Just like spelling, accents.
Oh yeah, no,
you know, on paper stuff.
Yeah. Like if this interview was in Spanish, you could do it.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wow. But we couldn't ask the question in Spanish, so you're
probably.
lucky.
Yeah.
Forgetting. Greg, how's your Spanish? How would you rate your Spanish?
I didn't even know one word in Spanish he said.
What?
So, yeah, no, that's terrible.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that.
There you
There's 0 on the floor. All right, Angie, how's it?
I would say same as you, like 8. I watch a lot of novelas, Shrek en español, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not the Shrek en español. Yeah, that's the best.
Vic.
6 or 7, because I'm not super fluent, but I know a lot of the words.
Give me an example.
Like I just understand random words.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That like a lot of them that I'm like people will be surprised. Like,
Pero díganlo en español.
I know.
I just said I'm not that fluent.
Maximo, how would you rate
I would say I'm a 7 in like Mexican. Spanish,
7 Mexican.
And then he said
4 in Chilean.
4
Exactly.
He says a different rating.
All right. So based off of those ratings, who would you like to go against in a game? We got like full on an 8 like you, or we got like a 0.
No, I'm not even gonna do it.
The 4 in Chilean.
Yeah, either you two. Honestly, all 3 of you, like I could take.
Oh, that's crazy.
Paloma.
Trying to get drunk.
I'm not mad. All right, check this out.
I like
This is the no si ser no sabo, and basically I'm gonna tell you a word in English, and you have to translate it to me in Spanish.
Oh.
Okay, and it goes up to 3 points. So whoever gets 3 points, since we're gonna do like a full like
It's a battle.
your name is your buzzer.
Okay.
So like if I say a word, if I say Paloma, if you know, you have to say your name, and that's how I'm gonna go to.
Oh, bet.
Like Paloma in English would be.
It's dove.
It's a dove. See, so
Yeah.
you would say Paloma, like your name.
Okay, Paloma.
And then Paloma, what is it? It's dove.
Dove.
Okay, boom.
Okay.
So I'll be
Alright.
like Paloma Papi.
No, you're not.
Told you. I told you. Cuidado. I say cuidado in Chilean.
No sé, like, cuidado, I guess.
Cuidado, weón.
No sé.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the word in English.
Okay.
If you can tell me what it is in Spanish, say the name, and then I'll go to you. Okay. First person to 3 wins the game.
Okay.
Paloma Mami is the first person to have challenged 3 players.
I know.
Crazy.
Someone usually just goes against one person, but all right.
She's confident.
How do you say income in Spanish?
Income.
Angie. Ingreso.
Okay.
She was gonna say plata.
Plata.
You were gonna say plata.
Yeah, I was like,
Income. I like cash.
damn.
All right.
These are technical. You see, that's
Yes,
where it
yes.
gets.
All right. How do you
tricky.
say the word foam in Spanish? Like foam.
Paloma, espuma.
Yes! Why do you know that when you ask for that in your coffee? Can I get a
No, but
latte?
that
with-
was easy. That's espuma. You know, you're taking a shower, the phone.
Yeah, it's boom.
Was it easy for y'all?
No.
Yeah, what?
I mean, I knew that, but I couldn't think of it.
They don't take showers.
I was gonna say fome.
They don't know about that.
They washcloth it up.
Wow.
All right, we good? We good.
Fome.
Okay. Okay. This is the verb, right? The verb to flirt.
Paloma es coquetear.
Yeah.
Coquetear.
Yes! Paloma, you're already 2.
I knew that one.
Angelica, you have 1.
I
Guys,
know.
nothing.
I'm trying to get on the board. I'm thinking.
Nothing.
I got this, I got
Nothing.
this.
Thinking hard.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the word in Spanish, and you're gonna tell me what it means in English. I'm actually include my guy Concrete because I do not know how to say this in Spanish. Okay. So say the word in Spanish, and then you guys have to tell me what it means in English.
Herradura.
Paloma Papi. Hereditary.
No.
Very close.
Negative 1 point.
It's like a.
Oh.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say tools.
Very close.
It's like something like
Yeah.
that.
But no.
No.
Herradura. It's like a. What was it called? Is it like the hole when you make a?
I'll give you. What? Yeah, that's your hint. That's your hint. Go to the hint.
Horse.
Horseshoe?
Damn. I don't know.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Horseshoe?
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
It's not in the game. I took his point.
Herradura.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Herradura. All right, my Spaniard homie just conquistador the
Yes.
answer.
What?
Exactly.
So we're gonna give it
Nah.
to
He's
you.
not in the game. I took his point.
So
That's
I'll
crazy.
take it.
Thank you,
Okay.
Greg.
That's wild.
Say, should we say it in Spanish and have them say it in English? All right. Concrete's gonna say it in Spanish. Tell me what it is in English. All right.
Okay.
Remember, your name is your buzzer.
Okay.
Maracuyá.
Paloma
Vic.
is passion
I said Vic.
fruit. But your name is shorter. That's why.
I knew that
Paloma, mami, tú sí sabes.
one. I knew that one.
He didn't know
Yes,
that
I
one.
did.
Wait,
Passion
what was
fruit.
Maracuyá.
Maracuya's passion fruit.
Passion
never
fruit.
heard
I
that.
always order that.
Yes, it's you see, it's always different in different countries. Like
Yeah.
I never heard.
I just thought the fruit was maracuya. I didn't know it had an English.
Maracuya's fire.
yeah, maracuya
Yeah.
is so good.
All right.
I thought it was like fruta pasión.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extra credit. You're just like cooler than us if you can get this. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Say what is? Should we have her say? Do we do the Spanish or the English?
Nah, the English one.
All right. We're gonna tell you the English, and you tell me what it is in Spanish.
okay.
Tell me how you say spaceship in Spanish.
Nave. Bueno, I say nave o nave espacial o
I mean, she's yeah.
No,
You're so cool.
How do you have it there?
It says astronave, but also nave espacial and nave are like literally there.
Yeah,
when have you talked about space in Spanish?
No, because how we say cars in Chile is nave. Like you call it.
It's your spaceship.
Yeah,
that's so much
like the
cooler
slang?
than
La
nave.
nave.
Yeah.
You know that
that's
song de Juliano Sosa?
Yeah.
En la nave.
Yeah.
Vamos a cocinar en la
Cochinay.
nave.
Yeah.
So it's like how we say whip or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Or mamalona.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah,
one.
that's what we call
Truck.
trucks.
I'm alone in the
Really?
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slang.
And then we say Ibrum, Ibrum, Ibrum. She's like, wait, what?
I was like, Ibrum?
I had a question because you're big in anime, right? You just went to the anime awards and all that stuff.
I did.
Dragon Ball Z. Did you watch it in English or Spanish?
No, I actually watched it in Spanish.
Oh my God! See, I found my
Goku.
people.
In
Goku.
Spanish.
Yes,
Yeah.
Piccolo.
Piccolo.
They had hold on. They had in Spanish in Chile.
Yeah. That's how you watch it in
Yeah,
Spanish.
because
Yeah.
it's your.
It's because they always made fun of me because I'm like, I always watch like, I like Goku. And they're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
Goku.
Igual, y Vegeta también.
Yes, Krillin.
Vegeta sounds
Sounds like a vegetable.
I know, like.
That's Vegeta.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Krillin was Krillin, right?
Krillin, yeah.
And
Sounds
you do
weird.
the ha thing.
The Kame.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Wait, how big are you into anime? And was that cool to be at the anime? What is
Yes,
awards?
Yeah, the anime awards, like it's the Crunchyroll awards that they have. It was amazing. My first time in Japan. I'm a super like fan of anime. That's actually the reason why I got sent to Chile, is because I didn't go to school. I stopped going to school, and like I would only read manga.
No way.
Instead of doing bad things,
That's a comic.
literally, like I would just like even hang out with my friends. Nah, I would go to Barnes and Noble, like the bookstore, and then I would just go read manga and like.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Your
what I
mom
did.
got mad at that.
She didn't know that that's what I would do.
She's ditching.
I would
Yeah.
just not go.
She was
because,
thinking
like,
the worst, and you were just being a nerd.
No, that's yeah. I was being a nerd, yo. Like,
Oh, you meant it when you said you had no friends.
I had like one friend, like two friends. You know,
it?
like my sister.
Yeah.
My sister.
And
she's, like, my
librarians
best
don't
friend.
count tampoco.
No, I wouldn't even talk to nobody in there. I would just go straight to my section. Like, I know where to go. Like,
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
What was it? What was the manga? What series? Because they
I
have
would-
like
so
a lot.
many,
Yeah.
I would read so many. I started reading like this first one. One of the first ones was Tokyo Ghoul, and then that's when I started watching
Tokyo Ghoul, yeah.
because I had read the manga and I was like, this is so good. And then I figured out that there was a like animated version. I was like, like, and then that's what I would just.
How do you even stumble on that? Because usually the anime, the cartoons come before and people go seek out the books.
Yeah. Well, I like literally just like bookstores, I guess, and like I'm like I said, a visual person, like, and those books were so pretty,
Yes,
and colorful, and
Ah.
colorful. So literally, like, I was like a little kid, and I was like, oh my god, what's this? Like, and then I just literally started reading based off of the covers. Like, I was like, this is pink. Oh, this is this color. Oh, this is shining. Like, let me read this one, Sailor Moon. Like, I started reading because of that too. But yeah, I obviously had heard of like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, like Naruto, and all that. So I've, like, since I was little, but it's like the first time getting
Then you
into
got
it.
into the hardcore anime.
Yeah.
Did you get super deep into it? Like, it's like everybody knows the ones you named are like Inuyasha, but like did you go super deep into it?
Oh yeah, like I'm deep in where I've watched animes that like nobody else is like I could have a conversation with about, but like that's why it's like so big, like the community and like the
Amazing.
amount of anime you could watch. It's like variety of so many things.
Yeah.
So much fun.
When you go to Japan, you fit in, huh? Like, it's just like they probably think you're Japanese.
No, actually, no. Nobody
stand
thought I
out?
was Japanese.
Because you look very anime vibe to me, period. But I didn't want to be.
Oh my god, thank you.
insensitive.
Thank you. That's what I try to look like una muñequita, but por eso, like, the anime is my inspiration. Like, tell me how my mom, she was like, I've been going to the gym a lot. Like, I'd be working out and stuff, and she was like, ¿Desde cuándo that you want to work out so much? Why do you want to get so big? Like, because I'm like, I want a big butt, mom. Like, I want the booty, you know, like the legs, the booty, you know, I want the curves.
Mom's tripping out right now.
She was like, you're watching too much anime. I was like, it is true.
I need to be your mom. And she can't send you back to Chile anymore because you're old enough.
And you like it now.
Now I go back. Just
because you
I
love it.
Yeah.
Do you still live out there, or you came back to
I'm
New
like
York?
back and forth with New York and Chile always. Yeah.
Amazing.
You don't stay out here in LA?
No, I don't. But I'm thinking about, you know,
Yeah, because I was gonna tell you, I was gonna ask you because the last album you worked with Hit Boy, on Fantasy, and then last night I saw that you're posting that you're working with Murder Beats.
Yeah, I was in the studio with him not too long ago.
Doesn't he look like Jack Harlow? I got confused.
Oh my god, I didn't even make that connection.
Now you see it.
He's mad cool. He's like Canadian. Like, yeah, like I didn't expect that. Like
that's so tight.
Yeah, it's fire.
Excited for what's to come for you, Paloma Mami. You need your own manga. I cannot wait.
Listen,
it's coming.
A little hentai situation. No, but like it had to be an adult manga, you know, so it could have a little like a passion. You feel?
Yeah. There she goes. There she goes.
That's what she was lost in Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, that's why they sent you to Chile.
The adult section.
You had to go to the video stores for that one. Keep it here. It's Power 106.